Hey guys, what's up? Kalen here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an Ultimate Team, and today we are going to be doing an 80 rated Marcus Rashford review. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay highlights, and I will review the card and go over everything at the end of the video. So here, Ekitike finds Kamavinga, who gets sent into Marcus Rashford, and we have a debut day goal with the Englishman. By the way, you will see him in two different teams in this video. I did change teams mid-review basically, so I'm not sure where the goalkeeper was in that situation, but anyway, from the free kick we do end up scoring and the signature celebration to go with it. But as I was saying, you guys will see two different teams playing with Marcus Rashford in this video, so don't mind it. But I did try him out at striker and at left mid. That goal there is absolutely phenomenal, stabbed through beautifully, and the finish is just poked into the bottom corner. Here Pepe has it again. This is with Marcus Rashford in the left mid position, gets that ball, sends it through for Perez, and we have the first assist of this video with Marcus Rashford. And on to better things, a beautiful finish right there, cracking ball in from Anthony Gordon, and the volley is absolutely perfect to find the back of the net. This is with him in the striker position. Pepe gets it into Marcus Rashford. You know what? Low driven power shot, bottom corner. Honestly, that low driven power shot is just absolutely broken. If you guys watch my Ronaldo video, you will know, because I stressed that in that video as well. Here, Gordon has it, gets it into Marcus Rashford, and I'm going to use that speed. I'm going to get to the byline, cut it back, and we get another assist with Marcus Rashford. Here, Endo gets it into Perez, finds Alexander-Arnold, into Pepe, into Ayoze Perez, back into Pepe. Is Rashford going to make that dart into the near post for this cross? Yes, he is. Just gets in front of his man, wins the header, and we end up scoring a header with Marcus Rashford. Moving on, Kamavinga gets it into Jeremy Doku, Doku into Alexander-Arnold. He finds Pepe. Rashford is going to peel around the back post there, and it is a tap-in for him, but great running from him to get into that position in the first place, and we get a goal courtesy of that. Here, Ayoze Perez has it, gets it into Rashford, gives it back to Perez. Great football, and Perez with a phenomenal finish. Moving on, Trent gets it into Pepe. Rashford makes it run through him. Not too sure where this guy's defenders are. That we get very lucky with that, unfortunately for this guy. But I'm not complaining. It's a goal. Not a goal for Rashford though. It did go down as an own goal. But this will count as a goal for Rashford. Brilliant dribbling, and he finds the top corner. Fake power shot, creates a little bit of space, and in the box, he is not going to miss that chance. Here, Rashford showcasing the interplay on the card. Brilliant football, 1-2 touch play, stabs it through, and Perez is able to find the back of the net. We're not done yet. Alexander-Arnold has it. He absolutely smashes that across the pitch for Jeremy Doku. And can we maybe create something from this? This guy not really coming to tackle, so we're going to go back before going forward. Perez gets a cross in, and it's another header for Marcus Rashford into the back of the net. Vario wins back possession here. Rashford is ahead of him. Pepe is ahead of Rashford. Rashford gets it into Nicolas Pepe, who sorts out his feet in the nick of time to get Rashford yet another assist. And from the break from this guy's corner, can we score? Trent Alexander-Arnold gets into Rashford, who's alone at the top end of the pitch. He's getting support now, but he makes that run through. Brilliant ball over the top by Alexander-Arnold for Marcus Rashford, who finds the bottom corner. Absolutely phenomenal goal. The ball is bouncing to hit that power shot on the volley and find the bottom corner. It's absolutely brilliant. And with that being said, that was the last clip of this video, and now it's time to review the card. As you guys can see, in 6 games he has managed 10 goals and 5 assists, so 15 goal contributions in just 6 games is absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, he can start as left mid, striker, and left wing. I didn't mention that, but yes, obviously he can play left wing. Now, with the attribute details, I've got the finisher chem style on him, and what do I think the best chem style is? Well, I'll get to that. Let's go through the details first. The pace is pretty good. He can run away from defenders. On the wing, he's fast enough to get away from defenders, but against the faster ones, obviously he's not going to stand a chance. So pace is pretty good. It's not bad, it's not great. I'm going to give him an 8.7 out of 10 because it's literally 87 for acceleration and sprint speed. Shooting is pretty good, especially with the finisher chem style, which I do recommend you guys use, especially if you are playing him as striker. If you're playing him on the wing, then maybe the Maestro chem style would be the way to go, just to boost the passing and improve the shooting a little bit and the dribbling, or even an engine chem style. But if you're playing him as striker, go with the finisher, because the finishing is going to go up to 88 with the +9. Shot power goes up to 96, and attack positioning goes up to 86. So shooting gets a really nice boost with the finisher chem style. Unfortunately, he does have a 3-star weak foot, so shooting on the left foot just isn't as good, or even if it is, just psychologically, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I just feel uncomfortable shooting on a 3-star weak foot, so I always try and get it onto the right foot, and that will end up screwing up some chances every now and then. So shooting is pretty good. Left foot, right foot, it does usually go in, but obviously power shots, volleys from outside the box, and his left foot aren't really going to hit the back of the net. Shooting, in my opinion, gets an 8.5 out of 10. Passing is not amazing, but it's not great. I'm giving it a 7.9. It's not good enough to be 8 out of 10, but it is still pretty decent. Dribbling on the card, I think the balance and agility is the worst part, same with the reactions, but the dribbling stat itself, getting a +9 going up to 92, is extremely useful. So I think with that, I am going to give him an 8.2 out of 10. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Like, he can get away from defenders, he does have 5-star skills, so if you work out how to use this card, he will actually be pretty good for you guys. So dribbling gets an 8.2 out of 10. Physical is not great. The jumping isn't amazing, but given the height that he does have and the decent jumping that he does have, he will win his fair share of headers, which is pretty useful. All in all, physical does get a 6.5 out of 10. He doesn't always last the whole game, but it is still decent enough, and obviously he's not very strong, so he will get pushed off the ball by the stronger defenders. Now, something that really helps with the pace is the quick step and rapid playstyles, as well as the power shot playstyle. They've taken away the power shot plus. I'm pretty sure he had power shot plus last year, if I'm not mistaken, but either way, once upon a time he had power shot plus. He doesn't anymore. It's just plain power shot, and the best position for this card, I would say, would be at striker. He doesn't quite have the technical ability to play on the wing, but as striker, he's got good technical ability and decent enough shooting to be a really good starting team card for you guys. So all in all, is this guy worth the price? It's going for, if I'm not mistaken, around 13 to 14k last time I checked. Keeps fluctuating between the teen range of prices, if that makes sense. So between like 13 and 19k. Is he worth the price? Yes, he is. Given the links, given the league that he's in, I think he is pretty good, and he is worth the price, because Barcelona player, you can get a few good Barca starter cards, and he's English, you can get a few good English starter cards. So given the links that he has, the team that he plays for, and it being Marcus Rashford, he's actually pretty good in game, and I do 100% recommend him for your team. I think he's a good player. He will convert chances, he will create chances, he will link up in the build-up play. So in all honesty, I think this is a pretty good card for you to get. One more thing before I sign off. A couple people have asked me who I think is better between Rashford and Eafc in game. That depends on what you want. Creatively, I would go with Eafc, but you want a physical finisher in your team, someone who's going to outrun the defenders and score every time, I would go with Rashford. I feel like his shooting is more secure, it's more stable, but Eafc is more technical, he will create more chances for your team. So if that's a question any of you have, there's your answer. And if you like this video, smash a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.